Kev, the game's come thick and fast with Fylde travelling down tomorrow night, but good to be heading into this one off the back of a good win on Saturday.
Yeah, as you say, it's a positive result. And the performance I think was pretty good. So the most important thing I think spoke before the game was getting points on the board. Dagenham have a good home record, so we know the test it was going to be. But pleased, to come away with the 3 points. A couple of goals and a clean sheet as well, which is positive, of course.
Yeah, and it's now 4 wins in our last 5 games, which is always good. Like, you're looking always ahead at the next one without looking back. I know,
Yeah.
But that consistency must breed confidence and belief, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course. I think we had the result against Barnet, which was disappointing. But, leading up to that, we've, as you say, been consistent. And it's important we keep doing that. And you've got to back up results, with performances as well. And, hopefully when you do that, you get results.
Yeah, we've just spoken to Gus as well today. He's got his 11th for the season at the weekend.
Yeah.
How I know we spoke about it a bit on Saturday, but for him to be arriving in the box and get on the end of things, you don't really expect it from somebody at right back, and for him to get 11 of the season at this stage is really good, isn't it?
Yeah, like to get double figures, when you play that position is terrific, really, to get them numbers. So listen, I think you can see from the start of the season, Gussie, the way he arrives in the box is a big plus. So delighted with that, delighted with Gus as well to back on the score sheet and being a threat.
Yeah, and 5 of our next 6 games are all at Roots Hall as well. I know you're not looking further than tomorrow night, so what do you expect from Kevin Phillips and his team?
Yeah, off the back of a good result the weekend, and that'll give them good confidence, of course. And when a manager goes in, it takes time to implement what they want, and I'm sure Kevin will do that and will do very well. And we played against his Hartlepool team at the end of last year, and they're real competitive. To expect nothing less, and we know we've got what we've got to do. I think that's the most important thing as a team, and what we've got to reach in terms of the basics of the game, and how we play and what we've got to do. So we've got to get ourselves right. We've got to follow up Saturday with a performance.
Yeah, don't want to look too far back, going into like the Barnet game too much. Obviously, we're always looking forward, but is it important that we sort of put a nice performance in back at home in front of our home supporters?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we want our home form to be better this year, of course. But as you say, listen, we're going in confidence to be good off the back of a good result, and that's the most important thing. What you do going forward, and we're getting stronger, we believe. And hopefully we can start putting runs together. But we've got to focus on what's ahead of us right now, and that's tomorrow night. Definitely.
And Harry Taylor's on 99 appearances for the club. He's been such a great signing, hasn't he? Yeah. He's been here obviously a couple of years now, and always consistent, always puts in those performances. How delighted are you with Harry and the way that he performs? Yeah, listen, I think, when managers love players who are so consistent, who train every day, train properly, low maintenance, but high output if you want. And Harry's exactly that, top professional. And, as you say, his consistency since he's been here has been incredible, even when he was in midfield. And, since he's been moved back now as well, I think, how he goes about his work, is understated, but, valuable member to the team. And I think the players who play with him, managers who've worked with him, will tell you the same thing. With players like that, they're worth their weight in gold. And, that's a credit to Harry. Thank you.
How's Cav progressing with his injuries? Any more news on that?
Yeah, just on his ankles, he'd been carrying it a little bit. So he just got a slight problem in that ankle, so hasn't trained. So we'll see how that settles down.
Has he gone for a scan, did you say?
Yeah, so just wait on that and see what that tells us.
And Colin had to go off on the weekend. It looked quite nasty. How's he been since then? Is there any update on him?
No, just waiting to find out, the severity of it and where it takes it from there. We'll probably have a scan on that to see where that is as well. But yeah, obviously disappointing for Colin.
Yeah, and where are we at transfer-wise now? I've been asked you for 2 years. So how's the things progressing on that front?
Yeah, good. We've got irons in the fire if you want, and hopefully 1 or 2 things aren't too far away. We've highlighted what we want and what we think we need. So if we can get them, I think it'll put us in a strong position. Not always easy to get over the line, of course, but hopefully, we'll be able to do that.